Hi Aquarius, welcome. So, I'm Jenese, welcome to the Visionary. Ooh, I tell you, the astral plane has been crazy, alright? I have been waking up with so much energy that I have to clear. It's been ridiculous, okay? So, I feel like right now routines are changing, especially your morning routine. All right, you coming in and doing your stretching right when you're in the bed, when you're getting out of the bed, saying your affirmations, your I'm grateful, the I love myself, the I love you, I bless my body, with purity. And the thing about these particular affirmations, the I am blessed, I bless, thank you, I am grateful, I love you, I love myself, all of those words, okay, the thank you, the bless, the love, they help to quickly dissolve negative energy that you may have accumulated while you were sleeping, astral traveling, lucid dreaming, okay? Yes. But we're gonna do something a little bit tiny different. All right, today I'm going to channel messages using a blank piece of paper. Okay, yes, we're gonna do that, and we'll see what Spirit has to come through. I do have a deck here, Divine Nature Oracle. All right, so we will pull a card from there, and I have the book Spirit Wants. Look, speak the truth. Spirit wants us to read from that. All right, yeah, we put it on a different camera mode. So with that, I hope that you are coming to this video with your heart open, body clear, mind of light, okay? Ready to persevere. Yes, and yes. Completely determined to live in light and joy and happiness, right? So removing those old thought forms, really committed to reprogramming your subconscious mind. Yes, and yes. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I tend to do a little bit of Reiki, just channeling the energy. And today this video is going to be more focused on channeling. So you guys will see me close my eyes more. You will see me do my hands more because I'm just receiving and I'm just being a receiver, a receptor. Okay? Yeah. So the fairies are here. Oh, and this is so interesting because this deck reminds me of, like, can we put it there? Is it going to do it? Yeah, it did it there. It reminds me of fairies, right? And we've been talking about the elemental kingdom and you guys being really tapped into the fairies, the gnomes, the insect kingdom, the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, just being really tapped in right now. So this is for Aquarius, all placements, but it's really for anyone who got drawn to this video, okay? If we've said anything that you've resonated with thus far, there is definitely more messages here for you that will come through. And I see my little, So we're just calling in, Spirit is coming in over the entire collective right now that is coming in for this video, just bringing in white light. And you can come in and we can ground together, okay? I'm just rolling my eyes up a little bit, just reaching that sweet point, right? That sweet spot. Coming in calm. And this is funny, I'm in my jammies. Like, I switched locations, but Spirit said just go as you are. So I feel like there's something that you've been waiting for. I'm seeing the heart symbol, and on the heart symbol, it feels like, okay, there's a couple things that are coming through. When I first saw it, it felt like dragons, like two dragons, all right, that were coming in. But as I'm getting into the energy, there's this eel energy that is trying to kind of, it's an electric eel. So there's something that is trying to restart your heart. Okay, thank you. And it has to do, so eels just in general, all right? The eels just in general is this energy. Sometimes like with the Little Mermaid, they have they can have a negative connotation, all right? But in this, there's this regeneration, there's this recharging, okay, of the heart space that is happening, especially because yesterday was the 777 portal, right? July 7th, 2023, just in case you watch this at a different time. Yeah. And so with that energy coming in, so the energy is still here. The portal is still open. It's still helping you to open and activate. So that's also why when you're waking up in the morning, you might feel even more groggy, you know what I'm trying to say. You might feel more brain fog. You might feel groggy. You might feel really a lot of like upper back, shoulder, neck, arm, like pain, tension, a lot of that. And that is because right now everyone is doing a lot of work in the dream state and the astral plane to remove old hurts, old pain, unforgiveness from the heart space, so that way you have space to receive. Okay. The beautiful light codes that are coming in, but the light codes that are coming in, it's they want to stay in your body, and they want to super activate you. They want to help you manifest, right? They want to help you manifest your dreams the next 7 years, right? They want to help you set a very strong foundation in truth and in justice. So I'm seeing 7-Eleven, all right? And so when I'm seeing 7-Eleven, it's a reminder that you are in complete control of your own healing. And when we say this, it is, are you going to open and allow yourself to go deep, 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 deep into the depths, okay, where you have to open those doors. You have to walk through those doors, and you have to claim, I forgive you, and wipe all of that unforgiveness out of those rooms, out of those petals, all right, the chakras, and 13. So working with all of the I don't want to say all the minor, because there's a lot more minor, but working with the Earth Star Chakra, coming into the root, coming into the sacral, into the navel, coming up into the solar plexus, into the heart chakra, going into the sacred heart chakra, going into the high heart chakra, going into the throat chakra, going into the back of the third eye, the Alta chakra, going into the front of the third eye chakra, coming up. And I'm feeling where we actually went to the Bintu chakra, which is kind of behind your crown chakra over here. All right, there's also another chakra here, so the foreline or forehead chakra. Right, so coming on up and coming out of that energy, coming all the way up, going up to the casual chakra where you see the beautiful moon, going past that, going into the soul star chakra, and then going all the way up to this golden sun where you see your stellar gateway. All right, this is where Archangel Metatron lives. I'm seeing 1111, and him lighting up your Indakunda bridge, going over that beautiful bridge into the realm of Ascended Masters. Okay, so we've gone past the universe, we've gone past the sky, we've gone all the way up into the realm of Ascended Masters, beautiful black, twinkling white lights, and then we go up further into the realm of the angels, where you see beautiful, beautiful rainbow light. It's like cotton candy blends of rainbow light, very airy, very light, very, very loving, very beautiful yellows and blues and pinks and purples, right? Rainbow light. And then we go up, we walk through the door, and we walk through. We are here, we are in the house, right? It's this energy where we come dressed in the energy of the Savior, the energy of Christ consciousness, and we walk through the door and we enter into Source, right? Where it's this beautiful pink yummy energy, and we allow the energy to just fall over us. So all of the stuff that is happening while you are sleeping, all right, is meant to activate all of those spots that we just went through, all right, so that you can fill up with beautiful emerald energy. So beautiful archangel Raphael, the emerald ray. There's more. I don't have my book here. Maybe at some point, maybe we'll do a short on that, on all of the angels, archangels within the green ray, okay? So, maybe. Bringing all of that energy just up, you know? And with that, also pink energy. So it's this yummy Lemurian green that I'm also seeing that's coming through. So energies of Mintaka, all right? Energies of just pure peace and calmness coming in. So a lot of Lemurian starseed codes are being activated right now as well, all right? My crystal children, my indigos, a lot of that being activated right now. And that's also why your why your psychic abilities are being heightened at this time, right? Because you're getting a very, very deep activation. Activation of the 12 is what I heard. And so there's this energy coming through. I'm getting a download. This is something that's new to me. And how it's being explained to me, Yeshua's coming in. So how it's being explained to me is that the 12 disciples represent 12 levels of consciousnness, right? And those 12 levels of consciousness have blueprints, right? So you might see this, right? And this is how you're building your house, right? As for me and my house, I shall serve the Lord, right? And so if you replace Lord with law, so it's these 12, you can think of it as universal laws that represent each one of the disciples. So whether you are studying the disciples or you're studying the universal laws, right, it's this energy of these blueprints coming in. And the way it's being shown to me, it's very matrixy, right? It's like a cube, okay? And the blueprints are like see-through, okay? And each blueprint is a different color. All right, so this is also, it could represent 12 archangels as well, right? And their corresponding colors of their rainbow rays, of their healing rays, okay? Of their activating rays, their activating energies. And they're kind of being put on top of each other, but I can kind of see through the blueprint. And when I go into the blueprint, the way they're showing me, it's like your house, right? And so this level 1 is this house, and there's things within level 1 that were dormant. There are things that there's dark energy over here, and it's blocking access to a gift or blocking access to a part of your soul, right? So what's happening right now within the collective and within your life is that we are coming through. All right, and when I say we, I'm talking about archangels, right, are coming through to heal anything that is stopping you from accessing the full blueprint within level 1. All right, so your gifts, your knowledge, your skills, your experiences, right, all of that being fully brought to the surface for whatever it is that you need to be empowered, be strong, be in the energy of love for this lifetime. Whatever it is that you need for support and abundance this lifetime, it coming in, right? And also the parts of your soul that have been trapped in level 1. So like level 1, the way they're showing it to me is it could be multiple dimensions of time, okay? So it's not just say, past life number 1. Level 1, you could have, and they're just showing me like 12,000 different lives within level 1, right? So that's a lot to unpack, right? That's a lot to unpack. But what's happening is Spirit is saying, I'm coming in to clean your house for you. Yes. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. Bring it in. I'm open. I'm willing to forgive. And he says that forgiveness is the key to open this doorway, because now you are saying, come in wherever I am trapped because of a consciousness, because of emotion, right? I am willing to forgive. I'm willing to let it go. I'm willing to release it. I'm willing to give you access to that part, so that way I can claim everything back. I can claim everything back. I claim my power. I claim all of my soul back to me here and now, from the seed point of conception through all time, space, dimension, and reality. All right, I open. Irotala ishnamoa. I open. Okay, so all right, so what's happening is that you know, different guides, different contracts and things like that, old vows and agreements that needed to karmic cleansing, okay, even words that were said, thoughts that were said. So this isn't just vows or agreements, this is also words, this is thoughts, anything that would create something negative to manifest in your life. And so, and we use the word negative very loosely, okay, because it doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad. It just means that the experience of it wouldn't be in alignment with your highest joy, with your highest fulfillment, with the path of least resistance. All right, and when we say with the path of least resistance, Spirit says it's this energy of easy and effortlessly. But because sometimes one person's path of least resistance doesn't include those words, doesn't include those beliefs of easy and effortless. So they may still have obstacles on the way that need to be cleared, obstacles, delusions, illusions, attachments that need to be cleared and released, right? Which starts with, I forgive, right? So what's also coming through, we're just dropping down a little bit further. There's some scarcity coming through. All right, I'm seeing an apple and it's eaten, and then I'm seeing I forget what that's called, but you know, the little time thing where you turn it upside down and then the sand goes, right? But it's stuck inside of the apple. It's stuck inside of the apple that is decaying. So it's been, I can see the seeds of the apple, like the apple has been eaten to where you cannot eat any more of the apple, right? And there's actually a piece, like pieces of the apple on top and the bottom, where it's like you could eat that too, but there's a part of you that is not accessing it because you're afraid that a new apple won't come. So you're saving it, and you're saving those seeds too, you know, because you're saving it for the right time to plant. You're saving, you're not eating the rest of this nourishment, which your body so much wants and needs, right? Because there's this scarcity that is trying to come out, and Spirit is saying that it's time, right? And some of you have felt stuck in a poverty, scarcity, cycle or mindset, and that's representative of the time thing. I'm sorry, it helps me to focus as well as the microphone, but it helps me to hear. So it's stuck, right? So if you allow me, okay, just accept to receive. And this is something that we've done often with Spirit in releasing our own scarcity mindset. All right. It's not something that is just, you know, a flip of the switch, especially those of us who have been living in fear for a very long time, right? Living in trauma, living in fear of manipulation, living in fear of rejection, abandonment, living in fear of physical harm, okay? So it's not as easy for us to flip the switch, to just trust and believe, because there's so many circumstances and experiences and traumas that we've carried this lifetime and all those other past lifetimes that tell us to fear. Right? So it's a gentle unraveling, unweaving of the subconscious mind that releases the fear, releases the expectation of fear, right? So in my hand, I have an apple, and it's a whole apple. It's a red apple, but as soon as I see the entire apple, immediately it switches to the apple that's eaten. Like there's no time in between, right? There's no satiety, satisfaction, right? There's no There's no precision in the loving and the enjoying of the eating of every bite of the apple. Okay, so this is also letting you know there's points on your timeline that you've brushed through because of fear and you didn't fully enjoy it. Okay, so some of you guys might be getting new experiences that are going to be coming up, and by the way, we're still on level 1. Okay, new experiences that are going, or same experiences, but you coming with a new heart and a new mind so that you can fully enjoy it, so that you can cultivate patience and compassion and true generosity within self, for self, and then share that, right, from a place of a pure love, from a place of prosperity and abundance, not lack, scarcity, okay, or poverty. So do it with me. See the apple, the red apple. See the red apple. It's full, it's beautiful, it's shiny, it's ready to eat. See it. Allow your mind to stay on the apple. Okay, it's ready, it's ripe, it's ready for you to eat. Tell your inner child to prepare the table. Tell your inner child, prepare the table. Allow your inner child to step away from the apple. Oh, and prepare the most beautiful table, however you want. If you want cloth, silk linen, if you want lace, if you want, doilies, if you want pure silver, a silver, we're going to have some tea too. So bring the tea. Tell your inner child, bring the teacup, bring the plate, bring the cubes of sugar, all right? Bring the teapot over to the table. Bring the fresh flowers. Smell the lavender mist throughout the room. Bring the sun into the room. Invite guests to come. Prepare their spots. Prepare their table for them. Bring those chairs over. Get the cloth napkins. All right. See the silver fork. See the silver knife. Very beautiful. Some of your knives may be gold. It's pure silver, pure gold. Bring out your very best to enjoy and to share this apple. And as you see that, in the middle of that table, I want you to see the most beautiful display of red apples, green apples, yellow apples, right? All kinds of apples are coming into this basket, and they're just automatically just filling up. And then the basket is getting bigger, and all of these apples are just filling up, and the table is getting longer. More people are being invited to sit at the table with you to enjoy this apple. And as you are sitting here, there's these white gloves that come in. They're like Mickey Mouse hands. All of your guests arrive. Everyone is looking fabulous. Fabulous. You feel fabulous. You feel so grateful for this apple. You feel so grateful for this beautiful setting. You feel so grateful for this love, this peace and harmony that is all around you. And everyone takes their chair out at the same time. It's an orchestra, a symphony of hearts all aligned. You sit in the chair. Angels are coming in to bless everyone, to bless your third eye, removing scarcity and poverty, removing lack, blessing you. Spirit is coming through to fill you and waterfall the beautiful energy of prosperity, of wisdom, of knowledge, of knowing that whatever you desire, it is there for you. And if you desired it again, it will come to you. Thank you. Right? You are abundant as the beautiful apple tree. You are as abundant as any seed that grew every single apple on this table. All right, now the white gloves are coming in, and it's so beautiful. They place the apple of your choosing on your plate in front of you. You see white gloves coming in. They're pouring the tea. There's peach tea. There's hibiscus. I smell lavender, and there's a grape, there's blueberry, all these beautiful fruit teas. I'm even smelling peppermint, and licorice tea. It's so yummy. Someone has vanilla cookie tea. Oh, it's so yummy. And orange spice, pumpkin. There's lemon. There's so many beautiful teas. And these teas are representing these gifts that have been given to you, right? We all come in being able to activate these levels of consciousness, 1 through 12, right? But there are certain gifts and skills and knowledge that you have in your level of consciousness that you are accessing at this very moment. And Spirit says, I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to enjoy it all. I want you to have it all. Beautiful. So you're sitting here, and you're here with one mind and one heart, but yet you're honoring the uniqueness, the differences of the people around you, the people you're in contact with and contract with, all sitting around, right? As the beautiful sunlight beams on the table. It's so beautiful. It's so bright. You come in, the white glove hands you your beautiful fork and your knife. You hold it. There's a prayer that's being said. Our Father, very beautiful. Yes. Oh, I'm feeling small children are coming in. All right. It's interesting. It's almost like they're sitting at a table, like right below your table, and they're like underneath of everyone. I feel like it's the inner child of everyone coming in to join, and they're saying, God is great, God is good. Thank you for this food, amen, right? So this is really beautiful that your inner child is joining you in this moment of abundance, knowing that you have everything that you need. It's all provided for you. You just have to open up and receive, okay? So now you cut the apple however you want to cut it, and then you cut it again, and you cut it again, and you cut it again. Now you have this plate full of all of these pieces of apple, say 100, right? And so you take your time, one, and you eat the apple. You savor it, you enjoy it, you're grateful for it, you feel fulfilled by it, you're satisfied. It's so lovely. So lovely. Isn't it wonderful? Neville Goddard, isn't it wonderful? Abraham comes in. Everything is working out for me. All is well. Yeshua comes in. Very beautiful. Irote snala kotori kitera simitela kotopa. Irokodara yanamatoro kotishni namatara katetinitia. Eat another piece of apple. 2. And this continues as you eat all 100 pieces of the apple. You feel revived, you feel rejuvenated, restored. You feel like there's parts of you that have just come back and they've just clicked in, they've integrated. You feel whole, you feel at peace with everything in your life. You feel at peace with everything within you. You feel at peace with your past, decisions made, actions done. You can look at it and you can laugh. You know, times when you did starve, times when you didn't have a place to live. You look at it and you say, I'm grateful for this moment. And because I experienced that, I can truly be grateful for what I have right now, right? For right now. So I allow myself to forgive myself and all involved in whatever situations that have plagued my mind. I allow them to be released. Spirit comes in, God, the universe. I shall restore to you, okay, what the locusts have eaten. Restoring your mind, what the negative thoughts, the army of enemies has done to deteriorate your mind, right? Your mind is so powerful. And when it is whole and complete and restored, working in harmony with your heart, whoa, baby, the things that you can manifest, heaven on earth, heaven on earth. Yeah. So come on back to me. All right. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel grass underneath of your feet. Yeah. The grass underneath your feet, just grounding in. Your heart should definitely be activated now. All right, you should be feeling parts of your heart, parts of your chest, of your heart chakra, and even your solar plexus as well, that maybe you haven't felt before, but you feel it activating. Yeah, he says now you're moving to level 2. All right, so there's going to be moments like this, and maybe it's going to be in our videos, I'm not sure, right? But it may be in other things that you do, or other things you're guided to, where you're going to be clearing these levels of consciousness, all right? And you're going to be becoming one with divine law. And when you are one with law, when you are one with spirit, you now can accept easy and effortless. You can release struggle and pain and obstacles. You can remove all of that. You can remove insecurity and fear and doubt, right? Because you know that there's no place for it. Right? There's no place for any kind of illusion or delusion to live within your house. Yay. Powerful. Create. I love it. It's number 17, y'all. All right, can you see that? Yeah, okay. It's beautiful. These are butterfly wings on her as well. The butterfly wings are canvas. They're what you put the paint on. I forget what you call that. And they are her wings. And then she has a paintbrush. So she's looking like a fairy or an angel. And she has a paintbrush and she's wearing gold. So also with this, I feel it's this energy of... Okay, also I feel it's this energy of Archangel Uriel coming through, but also you being bathed in Christ consciousness, okay? That golden energy, breathing it in, and it manifesting in your reality through your creativity, whatever that is. It doesn't have to be painting, right? But it's creativity. Also, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Sandalphon as well, helping you guys to tap into that creativity and to take action on it, Archangel Uriel, right? And to tap into that. So you being fully in spirit aligned, and then allowing your heart to express that which you have received, right? And somebody's doing woodworking, somebody's working with beads, there's a bunch of different things that you guys are doing. You know, somebody's restoring old cars. Somebody's doing miniature, which I love this, miniature planes, you know, and that kind of a thing, and painting them and putting them together. The Wright brothers has come through so strongly. And also, is it William Graham Bell? Is that its spirit? Coming through as well. So you guys are, whatever it is, some of you guys are inventing stuff, and visionary, right? You're visionary. So you're bringing it into the mind, but what's happening is you're getting the activations to manifest it in reality. All right, so not only does this mean the empowerment, the motivation for you to step forward and to take action, but this also means that the people, the places, the books, the videos, the resources, the money, the abundance, the support, the prosperity, the wealth, the riches, the health, the well-being, whatever is needed for you to bring this vision into reality is coming to you. All right. And Spirit says it just like that. So if you don't have it yet, it's on its way. And that's how you do it. That's a shift. If you don't have it yet, it's on its way. It's coming to me. Whatever it is, even if it's a solution, even if it's material, if you don't have it yet, it's on its way. All right? So just be patient. And remember, we put up on the short the other day, yesterday, it was when you're getting nervous, you know, when you're getting that tension and your mind is like, bring it back to focus. What is the best way for me to serve right now? and then go into that heart and then do that. Sometimes it is to rest. Sometimes it is to meditate. Sometimes it will be to take action on this creativity. Other times it might be read. Other times it might be spend time with animals, spend time with family. It might be take a walk in the park, go for a drive, plan a vacation. You know what I mean? It might be any of those things. It might be let's bake today. Things that are repetitious also might be coming to you, where you just have to do it over and over again, because you're coming into this new level of complete mastery. 2023, the year of change. Yes. So 17, create, is what is on the bottom up here. Paint your picture. So we were listening to Melissa Peer, love her. She's a therapist, and she does a lot of hypnosis. She teaches you how self-hypnosis, but she also teaches you hypnosis through meditation, right? And so she helps you to reprogram the subconscious mind by removing the blocks. And we're listening to her, and she said something. She says, instead of asking what it is that you want, ask what it is that you require. Okay? Because what you require, there's I require this. Okay? It's not, there's no doubt in that. This is a requirement. So releasing the inferiority, releasing the I don't feel enough, releasing I'm not worthy, releasing I'm not deserving, and writing your list. What do I require? And then write what you require down. Okay? New moon should be coming soon. I don't know what it is, all right, but it's going to be coming, and it's going to be a great time for you to turn those what I require into I'm so happy and grateful now that, okay, or to do dear universe, I'm so happy and grateful that blah blah blah, or to do I intend or I have whatever that is that you require. Now, there's 4 different ways of manifesting with the new moon that we just gave you, right? And you can try one and see how it works for you. This is the thing. Not all methods of manifestation work for everyone. And the reason is that I may have level 1, 2, and 3 cleared, and you may only have level 2 cleared, right? Or you may have levels 1 through 10 cleared, and I only have level 3 cleared, right? You know what I'm saying? Those are like blockages. There's those doors, those openings. And so I don't have the space or the consciousness. I haven't expanded yet in order to instantly manifest, in order to believe that when I write Dear Universe, it's coming, right? So it's like bridging the gap from, am I really manifesting my reality, to I have manifested everything that is in my life right now, right? Moving from that point on your bridge to the new point, to create a new bridge to a new consciousness, may require you to just write, I have a successful career. I have or you may have to write, I intend to have a successful career. I intend to always have my needs met daily. I intend to receive more revenue this month than I did last month. You know, whatever that is for you, right? And that's okay. And then you can jump and you can go to the Dear Universe, or you can go to the I'm so happy and grateful now that, okay? So all of these are methods of working that imagination, but you intending, you saying I have, you claiming it's already here, okay? All of that beautiful energy coming through. So what's coming through, methods of manifestation can turn into methods of madness, okay, and lead you on paths of cycles of insanity. All right, so what Spirit suggests is that you work with whichever one of those that spoke to you, okay, for at least 1 month, okay? I know. It requires you to focus. okay? It requires you to focus. It requires you to be disciplined. It requires commitment and devotion, okay? Require. Yeah. It is a requirement for me to be devoted to detaching myself from my ego every day. That's okay. That's one of mine, right? It's a requirement. It's a must. Every day I have to cut my will to my human will, cut the cord to it, and connect to divine will every single day. It is required. All right, it is required. So what's required for you? You know, and it could be just have your needs met daily. That's a requirement, right? So that's a little thing that you guys can go on. And I'm going to end this with reading from the book what it says for 17, in hopes that whatever is read is activating, illuminating, and opening for you, healing. All right, in some way, shape, or form, whether it is a word, a sentence, or the entire passage. It's my intention that it speak to your heart, right? Create. The colors inside of you must be expressed. To restrain your creativity is to shut off the flow of source, as we are made in its creative image. Whether you paint, dance, sing, sculpt, stitch, weave, write, tell, or shape, every creation expands the universe in joy. It's not just healthy to get out what lives inside of you. The process is necessary and holy for the soul of the world, and allows all of us to know ourselves deeper and brighter as we engage with you. That was a lot. I need to read that one again. The process is necessary and holy for the soul of the world, and allows all of us to know ourselves deeper and brighter as we engage with you. Integration, okay? Creativity is integrating with your higher self, integrating with your soul, becoming one. Now is the time to create with wild abandon. Don't say you aren't creative. Don't say there's no time. Prioritize your creative expression, even and especially if what you're creating serves no purpose other than the flow. That is enough. You are enough. Create now. So it's like this other... Sometimes, like, and I'm guilty of it, right? Where I feel like I can only create unless I'm giving it to somebody. I'm like, when am I going to paint this painting? Like, I have so many paintings that I've painted, and they're just sitting there. Like, I want to paint another one for it. It's just like clutter. Spirit is like, get the canvas, get it out, and go paint, you know? And at first, not understanding that was a process of one, meditation, me releasing my mind, but also a process where spirit can come in and activate you, can clear you, can heal you, just by you going and allowing spirit to fill you up and you expressing it, right? And there's a saying that the first person that you heal, like among healers, is yourself, right? And the song Ed Sheeran is coming through, that first you must save yourself, you know? Who else is coming through? It's she's another speaker, Lisa Nichols, okay? And she preaches, you got to fill your cup first, you know? Fill your cup first, and because you can't give from an empty cup, you know? You can't give when the well has run dry. Who was that? That's Pitch Perfect. I don't think she said it, but it was like that energy of, I forget what her name is, you know, when they're doing the newscast, and it's like that kind of thing, like, you know what I mean? It's obvious. It's obvious, you know, it's obvious. Yeah, but sometimes the obvious is the one thing that we don't want because it's easiest to do, and because we have these blocks saying that everything has to be hard, right? Or we're not worthy of it, we're not deserving of it if it's not hard, you know? So it's like you guys are releasing that as well. Spirit is helping you, your guides are helping you, your ancestors are helping you, the stars are helping you, the elemental is helping you, Mother Earth is helping you. Everyone is helping you to release that. I'm worthy. I'm worthy of ease. I'm worthy of effortless. I'm worthy of it just flowing, right? Yeah, spirit finger. So I'm just releasing some energy. You can do this too. Bring it. Yeah, I was going to say bring it back to our bring it on days, right? You know? That's so funny. Yeah, and also the creativity helps you to play, and remember that thy mind must be as a child, right? That's what really helps you to manifest. A child isn't attached to anything, you know. It isn't until they start getting older and the programs of this is interesting because I heard the programs of the master. Yeah, of the master, and then I heard of the mother and the father. When they start to install and implant and activate, does the child start to turn, right? And you see it. You can tell when the child's consciousness is being what's the word, imploded with those around them, right? Because then they start taking on the attributes of the adults around them, right? Yeah. Yep. And then, but go back. It'd be nice to have a popsicle. Go back. Rewind. Go back to when just staring out at a field of grass or flowers, you know, playing with just a piece of grass was fulfilling, and it was enough. And if something came to you, a surprise, right, a popsicle, you were so happy and grateful. You weren't expecting it, you weren't asking for it, but it just came to you. So you set down the blade of grass, or it's like a piece of, like, I don't know, wheat, you know, the brown, the like yellow brown, like hard kind of grass. You like set it down, and you're eating your popsicle, and you're just looking out, and your mind is just like, you know, you're just seeing everything. You're seeing fairies, you're seeing magical lands, you're eating your popsicle, you know, and you're just in the moment, present, feeling super grateful. So Spirit says that's what creativity brings to you. It brings you more of those moments, and in that, anything's possible because you're not attached to anything. So then Spirit can do its work, can work its magic in your life to just bring you things, you know. When you want something so bad, that's when it's the furthest away. But when you release the want, going back to Melissa Peer, right, and you just go into this energy of, it's all right. If I have it, it's great. If I don't, that's okay too, you know. And then there's this energy of just knowing that the things you do require, they're going to come to you. And you're not worrying about when, where, how, or who, or whatever. Just knowing that you trust your heart, you believe it so much. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to show you, and we're going to end this thing that we drew. What was yesterday? 9:57. And I'm not really sure exactly what it means or what it is, but I will just tell you what the concept is, and then I almost feel like it might be for you to understand it, to gain from it. Okay, so let's see if we can So right there, there's roses in the middle. I have no clue how many. All right. And then there's like these leaves. I wanted to make them green. And even when I look at it, they look green, Lemurian green, that sea green. But Spirit said no. So I didn't. And then there's like these long stem roses that are coming out, kind of looking like a wheel, right? And then around it, when I was drawing it, I was like, I felt like we were drawing like a peony or something. It just felt like that. But it doesn't, it looks more like a target to me, you know? It looks like a wheel, and there's like, I don't know, but I'm not being guided to go into it right now. I don't know if we will. And we'll do tarot cards later to see what this means. I almost feel like maybe it's just an activation for you guys in some way, shape, or form. And because it's definitely a portal, like something, I feel something's coming through the portal. And because it's like, it's giving me like victory, recognition, reward, stage energy. And like it's coming through. But it's something so unique. And I feel like whatever this is, it's gonna last a long time, you know, because I feel like it's this energy of like admiring. Yeah, now we're going into it. Admiring every rose. And this is like congratulations, you know, for whatever it is that you've done. And it coming, that energy coming back to you, those seeds you planted, it's bloomed, right? And representing a blooming of yourself as well. And that's what I feel, because even though the roses are like closed and they're like here, that's why I feel like it's whatever it is coming in for a long time, because the roses still have to kind of open, you know, and like fully bloom. So it's a blooming is what, thank you, Spirit's a blooming. Yeah. And the peony, different ways of drawing it, but it represents courage. It could represent other things as well, you know. And so maybe it's like the blooming of your courage to stand in your creativity and who you are. Also 17, remember, it's you, but it's also wish fulfillment, that your wishes are possible, you know. And don't stop believing. I'm hearing the Glee version. Don't stop believing. You get into feelings, something like that. Yeah. That might, the Glee version, because of Glee and who sings it, might be significant for you. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. That's the end. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this, if it resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, let me know in the comments. I love that. Or you can just put an emoji down there. I love hearts. Yes, and yes. But I love all of them because I love signs. So whatever. It's nice. We can speak to each other through the emoji signs. All right. Also, like the video. If you're feeling called to, hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I appreciate you. Thank you. And yeah, we still haven't finished the other self-love readings. We're just taking our time, all right? So I've learned that everything happens when it's supposed to. That is definitely for sure. That is for sure. And oh, the Power of Intention book that we are giving away on members for Wayne Dyer's book. We've reached out to you, so if you still want the gift of that book, please respond to thevisionary317@gmail.com if you still want that. He says, I'm like, or I'll save it for you, but I can get a little bit impatient, and I like to hit the mark, you know. So if like a month goes by and I haven't heard from you, I'll know that it's a done deal, and then we will redo that giveaway on the public channel. All right, we'll open it up. Yes, and yes. So yeah. What else? Is there any more announcements? No. The Spirit says be light. Okay? Namaste.